Hey, how's everybody doing? So welcome to this video. I'm going to talk again about my 2013 Mustang GT, which I'm sure by now you guys have seen a couple videos. And I kind of repeat myself a little bit on this car because I'm still learning a lot. So if anyone has any input, just send me a message. I welcome all that, just because, like I said, I'm learning about it. I've had Corvettes in my life, plenty of Corvettes, love Corvettes, but I thought, you know what, I definitely want to give it a shot to the Mustang GT, especially this one, which I know I already discussed. It's basically got the Roush, as you guys can see there, Roush exhaust. Obviously, that's aftermarket. Now, this, I'm not sure about. I'm thinking it's aftermarket, but I didn't do my homework on that yet. As you guys can see, put my logo. So all my cars have the same logo. I mean, this is identical. Everything else is a little different, the lettering, but they all say the same thing. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about it as far as the 2013 Mustang GT 5.0 and a couple things that I like about this particular Mustang GT because of the aftermarket things. Obviously, the exhaust, not stock, and I know that, but I definitely like that better than the stock exhaust. And I gotta tell you guys, there's something about a Mustang, and it's just the way they sound. They're just awesome. They really are. They're an awesome car. Here we got the 20-inch wheels, which I showed this on a couple of my videos. I really like those wheels. The original Mustang comes with the, and the red calipers really set it off. The 2013 Mustang is an 18 and 19 inch combination, I think it is, for the Mustang. So 20 is definitely a nice improvement. It fills the wheel well, which that's a big thing for me. I can't stand when you have, and I know most car people, you know, you got this little wheel and you got this big car. It just doesn't look right, not by any means. So, and then of course you got your louvers, which obviously that's aftermarket. And I wasn't sure about them when I got it, but I like it. Definitely going to tint the windows, just because, especially with the interior color. I like the interior the way it is, but I definitely want to tint the windows. So the back window will be totally black, and obviously the side windows I'm not going to tint them as heavy. And again, the scoops on the hood. So the only thing I've been thinking about, and I wanted to run it by you guys, is I was thinking of putting stripes across. So I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I want to leave it totally black. So if you guys got any ideas or any pointers on that, let me know. Like I said, this is totally different for me. It's definitely a car that I do not know much about. I got great friends, and one of them knows a lot about Ford. And he kind of gave me some pointers on one or two things that I need to do with this. I'm going to replace the billet. I'm going to replace the billet with a billet. I can't talk today. With a billet oil pump on this. So I'm going to put that on this. I was told that's something that's very important to do with this particular car. And then I don't know where I'm going to go from there, because behind it is the R8, which I need to work on that as well. So I miss driving that car. That's a fun car to drive. It's not the world's fastest exotic car or supercar. Well, it's not a supercar, I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm always confused about that. But yeah, so I definitely got to get that car fixed. So it's on my agenda. Just too many things going on at the same time, and personal things that I got to take care of that slows me down on. Obviously, it doesn't slow me down on buying a car, but I don't have to fix this car. I just have to drive it. That one I have to fix. And believe it or not, I got such a good deal on this that it'll cost me more to fix that than this. I know the average person would say, well, why don't you just fix that car and not buy this car? Well, this was an awesome deal and I couldn't pass it up. I just got lucky, came across it at the right time, purchased it, and I love it. I mean, for what I paid for it, I can't go wrong. They treated me very well, and I got an awesome price for what I got. So I'm happy with that. So I'm okay with it. If the R8 has to wait a little longer, so be it. I know there's plenty of Mustang GTs out there, but again, I'm going rambling on and on and on. So I want to talk a little more about the car. I definitely like the headlights. Like I said, I know I talked about this on a video of what I like and don't like, but I wanted to bring it out today, and I thought, well, that's a perfect day to talk about it. Plus, as you guys can see, there's the Vet. That thing is mean. Love that car. And of course, what I'm going to do here is, this is the best part of the car, I think. First of all, the interior is cool as heck. There's no doubt about that. I love the interior on it, but I love that sound. Love that sound. I really do. Mustang, I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it is about them, but I know they're loose in the back. They're light. There's a lot of things you can do with it to make it a much straighter car on the track. So I'm sure you guys seen in the videos already. So I'm gonna have somebody help me. Obviously, I can't drive both cars, and I definitely want them on the track. I don't have a lot of time, so when I do have time, I want to have a friend or two they're there to give me a hand in taking them down the track and seeing what they do, see how these things actually perform, do some performance checks, and upgrades on them, little upgrades, and just take my good old time with it. But I just wanted to do this video, take this time to I don't know, show my appreciation for Ford. I think Ford has this thing just like Chevy do. So I'm just very fortunate that I can have the privilege to own a Ford, a Chevy, a Nissan, BMW, an Audi. I'm very grateful, and I thank God every day for it. And I thank you guys, the viewer, for taking the time to listen to me rambling on and talking about my cars and my life. And definitely it'll be a crazy year. And it hasn't gotten warm yet and stay warm. So I definitely plan on seeing how I can take some time and, definitely do a lot of track time. There's no question about that. Definitely is going to be a lot of track time. Just because I want to fine tune these things and, see what they can do. There's no question about that. So I love this. And in this car, believe it or not, I am totally amazed how much I really like this car. And I've had one or two people drive it, and they told me the same thing. They just think the car is great. It really is. It's not a Corvette, but Ford has its own thing, and I have to give it to Ford. Definitely the exhaust is always cool on a Ford. There's no doubt about that. So, and performance-wise, it's like any make. They all have their goods and bads, and they all make their good and bad. So it's just a matter of learning and getting good at it and making it the best. So with that, I am going to get going because I'm hungry. So, and I don't get that often. I always say this in my videos. When I do a video, it's not that often that I get to be off work and be able to do this kind of stuff. So I don't want to miss out on it. So if you guys subscribe, thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. Follow me, and we'll have some fun, and we'll see what these cars can do. And just pretty much you guys can see the change in my life with the cars and what I'm doing with them. So you guys take care, and again, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.